happy Monday. Oh, do I have stories for you. So let's discuss my Sunday, my friends. No sooner do I shut off the light and put my head on the pillow on Saturday night, do I get a message saying, hey, I think the water alarm's going off. I'm like, okay. Go in the basement. I have 8 inches of water in my basement because my sump pump has stopped working. So we get the backup pump. Throw the backup pump in there. It's just a little guy. He's overwhelmed. Now we're looking at each other like, now what are we going to do? Because he has to go to work in the morning. And I was on call last night. So it was like, I have to sleep at some point because I might not sleep at all. So we took it in shifts. At 2 p.m. I woke up, 2 a.m. I woke up, checked it, nothing had changed. 4 a.m. he woke up for work, nothing had changed. And so we called the plumber. Plumber shows up at 6 a.m. He finishes pumping out my basement with his much better pump. And then he puts in a new pump. So boom, like $1,000 gone. Gone, just gone, just gone. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. And in my exhausted state, I was like, I really need to trim my hair. So I trimmed my hair. That went so well that I was like, you know what? I think I can cut myself a curtain bang. This is as far as I got before I got scared because I didn't want to go so far that I had like some sort of TikTok-y hair cutting fail video. So this is where we are. And I need to find somebody to fix it because obviously we can't stay there. So yeah, that explains the hair. I don't even know if I'm like stunned still from yesterday. Anyway, it's also why I have no plan for the week for reading because the only thing I'm reading currently is The Blinding Knife by Brent Weeks. Still good. I'm like 30 or 40% of the way through it. It's good, but the fat jokes, like he's got a thing about fat people because it's not just Kip, like it comes up with other characters too. So like he's got something. He's got some like did a fat person hurt him or something? Like something happened psychologically to that man. But the book's good.
I guess if I do the hair just like this, you can't tell how bad it is.
It's so bad. I'm not on call the rest of the week, which is great. And I work 2 in a row. I need to cook and do so many things because anything I planned to do yesterday went out the window. And then because I don't like spending large chunks of money like that. I mean, I spend money all the time, but like large chunks like that make me scared that somehow I'm going to have no money. So then I like freeze. And so now I'm in a freezing pattern. And the world's just getting more and more expensive. So she gives me like more money anxiety. And I'm trying not to have money anxiety, but I like 100% have money anxiety. And I'm sure we all do. So like I feel like that's really relatable. But like I would like it to go away. Anyway, I'm going to get ready for work, have my coffee, finish my smoothie. I usually put peanut butter in this, and I didn't put any peanut butter in this. I do highly recommend the banana trick. So the banana trick is to peel and freeze a bunch of bananas. Like when you go buy bananas, buy 2 and just do that if you're going to make smoothies because these like packaged frozen fruits, as soon as they go from just like frozen strawberries to some sort of like fancy smoothie mix, they get so expensive and I don't, because of like they feel like they can charge you more because now it's not just frozen fruit. Now it's healthy. And when it's healthy foods, they can charge you more for it. And it's stupid. So I just always freeze like a thing of bananas. Time to get ready for work. Right, Marsh? Work. But I'm on my way to work. It's Tuesday morning. I'm still very exhausted, but I did get some sleep, which is good. Because I could have just stayed up all night reading Lightbringer, The Blinding Knife. Could have stayed up all night. But I didn't, thank God. So hopefully today is a better day. Oh, don't you move, sir, ma'am, person. Thank you. Hopefully today's a better day. Ideally, it would be like amazing if I could get out early today, but I'm not gonna count on that. I'm just gonna count on getting home, and then I have 3 days off. We have a lot of like tidying around the house to do because we've both been like beaten down the last week, so the house has gotten out of control again. That's normal. And then I really do need to work out because I'm feeling very like bleh. Taking a week off made me feel really bleh, but I needed that week off because I was so dead last week. But we need to get back to it, and then I also need to find someone to like fix my hair because like I didn't do a terrible job, but like I did a terrible job. Do you know what I mean? Like it could have been way worse. Like I could have looked terrible. Like this is doable. Like you could almost not know I destroyed my hair, but I do need to find someone to fix it. I don't know if we'll fix it in this vlog, but we will find someone to fix it. That's all. Okay, so it's about 1:30 in the morning. So is this your Tuesday update? It might be. I'm exhausted, but I've been listening to The Blinding Night on the way to and from work. And I was just finishing up some stuff before I went to bed. So one of the things is finding out who the light bringer is going to be, right? And I think we can all guess that it's going to be Kip, because then, like, what is his purpose? Like, he's got to be this light bringer person that's been foretold, right? Like, he's like this big chosen one. This is literally what happens. He saves this like woman who's very important from like her burning house, right? All these things happen. The house is burning, and it literally says, the last thing she says before she finally croaks is, "I know who the light bringer is now," and then literally quote, "and then she died." Next chapter. Like, it's so abrupt, and I don't hate it because it's a very like strong period at the end of the sentence that is this rather sort of action-packed pivotal moment in the book. And if Kip isn't the light bringer, like, I think that would be like a fun twist, because you kind of have to like assume he's going to be, because like they're making him become this, like, there's something special about Kip. Because even when he doesn't try hard, even when he screws up, even when he makes a mistake, somehow it's like the right thing. Like, instinctually, he's good at whatever he's doing. I don't even know what I'm saying because I'm so tired, but like, this is so good. I really hope the series holds up. I've heard so many things about it sort of petering out after book 2, but I like that they incorporated like a Magic the Gathering kind of element of cards, this like card game. I don't know, I find it very intriguing, and I like what they're doing with the cards themselves as like a tool or like part of the magic system. This is just very interesting story with all these little pieces. It's creative, and I don't know, it's just fun. I'm enjoying it. But like, can we stop with all the like, Kip's so chubby? I think my phone just cut me off. I don't know what's happening. I'm so tired. Even my phone's like,
"Go to bed, woman. Stop filming this update."
yes, enjoying this still. I feel like I'm not going to read a lot this month. I don't know. Life's so busy. Anyway, enjoying this is good. I go bed now. Don't know why they need to make so many freaking fat references, teasing him for being fat, teasing himself for being fat. Like, Kip, you're amazing. Stop being like, I'm worthless because I'm fat and like poor and whatever. Like, you're amazing. Stop it. Someone needs some self-confidence. Anyway, bedtime. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday. It is 1 o'clock. I slept till about noon today because that's how tired I was. But I'm awake now, which means I have to figure out what's going on today. So I think what's going to happen is when Jesus is done with his workout in the gym, I might work out. Yeah, it is like 71 degrees here. It is fantastic. I'm just going to enjoy the next 3 days off. I clearly need to sleep, so I slept. I need to figure out all the other things I need to do with my life now that I'm awake. And that's all. Just jumping in to say hi. So hello. I've been reading more of The Blinding Knife, and it is getting so good. And I think I understand possibly why people say it falls off after this, because this for a second book is so good. and so much is happening. I don't know how they're going to top some of these twists and reveals, so it's going to get interesting. I hope we didn't jump the shark in book 2. We'll find out. There's 5 books. We'll find out. I figure at some point today I will start The Cult of Trump. It's very short. I know Scribd has it on audio, so I can listen along while I work on some projects around the house. I do need to catch up on some cleaning and things because Jesus, while I've been sitting here being a bum, sleeping, he's been doing so much of the work around the house, so I need to help him out. Maybe we'll even barbecue something today. Maybe I'll make him some dinner, and that will be my thank you for doing so much around the house today. He is a lifesaver most of the time. Anyway, to my day. I was supposed to be filming this whole workout I just did, which was killer. And I mean, on the one side, you don't have to see me struggling to get through the workout that I designed for myself, that I used to be able to do, that I'm now too weak to do. This is real life, bitches. Like, we get weak, we get stronger, we get weak, we get stronger. I'll put like my workout up on the screen because I took a picture of it. It's basically just like 3 sets. I did back. I said booty, back, and tries today, so like the whole backside. And everything requires equipment, I think, but like can all be done at home. Like with dumbbells and a kettlebell and some bands. Anyway, I'm exhausted. We're gonna go out for lunch because I deserve lunch. I found this really awesome mix on Spotify. Oh, Pastel Goth. Awesome. Love it. Fantastic. You should add, I'm not a fitness professional. I am no such thing. These are just the shit I do at home. Don't sue me if you do this and hurt yourself, because I didn't tell you to do it.
How's Miss Lucy?
Oui.
Is she happy to have a friend? Would you like me to scratch you, Miss Lucy? Would you like to be scratched, Miss Lucy? Would you like a Lucy scratchy scratch? You big meatball. Hi, sweetie pie. How's my sweet niece? How's my sweet niece? That's my sweet niece. That's my sweet niece.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Family has settled.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. I've been having a very quiet morning, just having my coffee and reading this infuriating book, The Cult of Trump. I actually don't know much about our former president, but let's just say I just finished the very short chapter on that summarizes his life. You know, the highlights, many highlights of who our former president was. Let's see, things that really really stood out in his early childhood. Let's see, the reason he went to military school, being that his father was furious over his discovery of a set of knives that his son had been collecting and decided to enroll him in the New York Military Academy. And later in this section, he discusses how he tried to push a fellow student out a second-story window while in a fight with him. No psychologist, but that looks like somebody may be a sociopath. Don't really know how anybody missed it early on, but you know, there were different times. Anywho, I have my Feminist book club box. I'm really switching gears here. I have my Feminist book club box for April, and I want to open this for you guys because I'm excited for this. This month is the month that I was like, everybody needs to get this because this is the Afrofuturism book box, and the book. Wait for the book. It is stunning. I will never get over how fantastic their branding is. Let's get into our beautiful box. As always, I am an ambassador for the Feminist Book Club box. I have a rep code. It's NURSE15. I'll leave everything linked down below and in a pinned comment. So if you want to check it out, you can. May's, I don't know what May's book is yet. I have some thoughts. And the May theme is fashion and gender. I'm really excited about it. I don't know where they're going to go, but I'm excited about it. Anywho, let's focus on April. So there was always a note. Oh, this one's from Renee. Renee is the founder. It says the future is intersectional. Thank you, Renee. And here is our little thing. There is a readathon the 22nd to the 24th. And then they talk about the members' discussions for the book. Every month, 5% of the proceeds go to a different charity, and this month's charity is Clarion West Writers Workshop. Clarion West supports emerging and underrepresented voices by providing writers with world-class instruction to empower their creation of wild and amazing worlds. Through conversation and public engagement, they bring those voices to an ever-expanding community. Clarion West aims to set writers on the path to success, foster great equity and inclusion in the speculative fiction world. Yes, here for it. Help bring quality speculative fiction to light and bring writers and readers together. Speculative fiction gives voice to those who explore societal and technological change along with deeper considerations of underlying archetypes of human experience. I love speculative fiction so much. Although there are fine science fiction and fantasy writers of all ethnicities, races, and genders, historically the field has reflected the same prejudices found in the culture around it, leading to proportionally fewer successful writers of color and women writers than white male writers. Truth. Within the limitations of the workshop, Clarion West is dedicated to improving those proportions. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, let's see what we got. And this box they did in conjunction with Sister Sci-Fi, which please give them a follow because they are fantastic. What is this? This is Gigi's Flair Emporium. So there's a little business card in here. So Gigi's Flair Emporium is the one who did these stickers, which are really cute. So there's one in here. Here, let me show you this. This one is like, I think this is a pin. And then there's a sticker, like a planet sticker, and then another sticker that says something. We'll open that up in a second. Yes, okay. So that's Gigi's Flair Emporium, which is in Minneapolis. Love it. I would love to go out or to the Feminist Book Club headquarters and just get a little tour and see what they have going on. Because I love everything they're doing. I think it's a fantastic little business. Here we go. So you have this like sort of holographic planet sticker. Love it. You have this other little sticker that says, found a way to break out, not afraid to break out. It's very tiny, tiny. This really cute, like kind of gummy like planet pin. Love it. So that's from Gigi's. There's always some sort of food item. This is coffeeofgrace.com. 1 cup can wake up your spirit. 1 cup can help grow a country. So this is a little bit about Coffee of Grace. And this from the farmers. Coffee of Grace partners with at source to their shipping partners, to the roasters, to you. Coffee of Grace controls the quality of coffee from seed to cup using their 5-point standard. Founded by Grace Hightower De Niro, Coffee of Grace roasts all of their own coffees locally to capture the essence of the farmer's work at source. Their blends are created to give a consistent profile throughout the year. They offer lightly roasted coffee to capture the natural acidity of our high-grown offerings along with an assortment of medium and darker roasts. We believe that good business means doing good for the communities in which we work through direct sourcing, fair trade, ethical practices, and environmental stewardship. Our dedication to the coffee farmers around the world will allow them to create sustainable businesses that can be passed from one generation to the next. Love that. Let's not just go into places and take. So, ooh, Full City Morningside Coffee. This says it has deep chocolate notes balanced with fresh fruit and a clean finish. I can't smell it, but I want to smell it. So love this. Love me some coffee. Reminds me, let me take a sip of coffee. There's this really pretty mask and bookmark from Sister Sci-Fi. And I'm serious, you need to like check out Sister Sci-Fi. So this is, you can find them on Instagram. This is their name. They're just wonderful. They do wonderful work. So, and they're amazing. So, and then, oh, this is actually a really nice mask. I like this mask. It's a little big for me that way, so we'll do that. I've actually got a little, it's got a little thing in it. Oh, so nice. Love it. The pièce de résistance is this beautiful Gothic fantasy collection that is all by Black sci-fi writers. And look at this book. Just look at this. This is This is a collector piece. This is from Flame Tree Publishing. I've never, oh, it's so beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. Ooh, and it's got like shiny silver insides. It's so beautiful. Ooh, there's stuff from like W.E.B. Du Bois in here. Some of these are like old. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I'm excited. This is fantastic. This is beautiful. Are you kicking me, dog? So I hope that some of you guys got this, because if you are a sci-fi fantasy lover, you need this in your collection, and you need to branch out into all kinds of other science fiction, because there's so much science fiction in this world and speculative fiction, and yeah, it's good. I'm gonna get back to my day. I'm just chilling at home for now. I need to work out and go grocery shopping and be an adult, but oh, it's just so beautiful. I love it.
Check, check, check. 1, 2. 1, 2.
So I went to Savers. So I found Club Vampire, which is the first 3 in the Anita Blake series by Laurel K. Hamilton, and I've never read these, so I liked that this first chunk of books was in a nice little bind up and in hardcover, so nice little intro to the series. And then they had 5 classic murder mysteries by Agatha Christie. So we have The Secret Adversary, The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, The Boomerang Clue, The Moving Finger, and Death Comes as the End. So I thought these were, I love getting just Agatha Christie's, because you can always read an Agatha Christie, like any time of day, any period of your life, you can read an Agatha Christie. I picked up a couple Joe Nesbo's to try these, because I know people like these. They had The Dutch House, and I've never read this, but I know people really like The Dutch House, and some people just find it boring, so I don't know where I fall on the spectrum, but figured I'd try it. Secret Life of Bees, because I've always wanted to read this. I found Layer of Dreams, so now I'm just looking for the Diviners. I love these covers, and the last 2 books in hardback are in these covers, but I can't find the first 2 books in these covers because they did a mid-series change in covers, and I hate that. We're gonna have mixed paperback and hardback now. Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, because it's a classic. I had my eye on this Nora Roberts series that she has, the Dragonheart Legacy, just because I want to know what her fantasy is like. And also, I don't think I've ever read a Nora Roberts, so I picked this up. They had book 1 there. I was like, I'll give it a try. If I'm into it, I can always find a Nora Roberts somewhere in a thrift store, so that's not a problem. They had this really cool bind-up of lesbian pulp fiction. These are like lesbian paperback novels from the 1950s and 1965, and I'm like I have to, right? I have to read that. This was a cool random find, because Jesus was taking forever going through the nonfiction books, and by forever I mean like I just didn't care, so I was just handing around, and I saw this, and it's The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cogman, and I've never heard of this, but it's blurred by N.K. Jemisin, and I really like that. And it's about, well, let's see, Irene is a professional spy for the mysterious library. Irene's also my grandmother's middle name. My grandmother was a librarian. A shadowy organization that collects important works of fiction from all the different realities. Most recently, she and her enigmatic assistant Kai have been sent to an alternative London. Their mission, retrieve a particularly dangerous book. The problem, by the time they arrive, it's already been stolen. It just sounds like fun, and I like books about books, and I'm curious. I'm just curious to see what this is going to be about. I picked up Nickel Boys because I don't own it, and it is a must read, so I must read it. I picked up an extra copy of City of Thieves by David Benoff because this book is so good, and if Naomi doesn't have it, I'm giving it to her because everybody needs to read this book, and if I need to just give this to somebody because this book is so good. And then last but not least, this is the real reason why this haul got out of control, like, rapidly, is that for some reason somebody got rid of, like, I think, like, the entire Polark series, because I have 12 books, and I think it's only 12 books. It might be longer. I don't know. It's hard to tell because there were so many books in this series, but I have 12 Polark novels that we found in very good condition, all together at the Savers. And my only complaint is that somebody numbered them up top, but whatever. I'm gonna go with it because I have 12 of these now, and I'm happy. Happy lady. We also went to Aldi, and I do not have a grocery haul for you because that takes work. But I have to take a little break and then start pot roast for dinner, which I should have started way earlier because it's going to take hours to make a pot roast, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm going to keep listening to The Cult of Trump because this book, man. I'm glad I got it, and while I'm like a quarter of the way through the Cult of Trump, I can say that there are pieces that feel like Stephen Hassan has just like copied and pasted it from other work that he's done, and I kind of get why he's done that because there's a lot of explaining like the ideology, like the psychology around cults, and you kind of need to do that data dump to get people to understand the points he's trying to make about why followers of Trump are at least cult-ish, and so like I get it, but also I have followed enough of like Stephen Hassan's work to not need that much backstory. So I guess I like check out every so often because I don't have to listen to it, you know, like at certain points. And anyway, I also had 2 Libby holds come in. My Libby hold for Black Cake, the audiobook, came in, and I need to start that like immediately because Naomi says it's fantastic. And I got a copy of The Complete Stories by Clarice Lispector, who is a Brazilian author, and I think I'm gonna read that soon or listen to that soon. I think it's all of her works or most of her short story. I'm not sure. It's quite long. It's like a 23-hour audiobook, so it's got to be many of her stories. So I'm going to listen to that soon too. Anyway. I need to take a break from life because we've been out and about for hours. Good evening. I finished, I'm hopping in just to tell you, I finished The Cult of Trump. It was fine. I was expecting a little bit more, but it was mostly talking about like other things and then occasionally pulling Trump into it. And I guess that makes sense if you don't know anything else about cults, but like I do, so I kind of wanted you to go real hard on like the Trumpy things, not so hard on the other things. Like we didn't even talk about Jim Jones and your time in the Moonies that much, but like I guess it was fine. But then like the second to last chapter was like this weird sort of self-helpy chapter where it's like, if you have a friend that is a supporter of Trump, like here's what you do. And like, get it, like that's probably a valid chapter to have in the book, but like also, I don't know. That's not what I was here for. It wasn't here for like how to talk. I mean, I don't know. It just felt weird. I kind of wanted you to break down more of like maybe by like public appearance or by incident, certain behaviors, and go really hard into that as opposed to just kind of really surface level talking about stuff. Like, I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, this ends up being a really gimmicky title that's going to grab you and make you buy the book, and then maybe isn't going to deliver exactly what you think it's going to deliver based on what it says on the tin. So, it was fine. Kind of mad I bought it. I don't know, I might get rid of it. I might keep it just to piss off my parents. I don't know. Anyway, my audio hold for Black Cake came in, so I need to finish The Blinding Knife so that I can start this, because Naomi absolutely loved this book. This is one of my anticipated reads for 2022. So I've been waiting for a while for the audiobook so that I can switch back and forth while I'm driving. I try to get everything, as I've said before, on audio because I drive so much and it just makes sense to have everything on audio. But next up is The Blinding Knife. I gotta walk the doggo. I have tomorrow off as well, and I have the day to myself. So tomorrow I really want to try to actually get a few things done. I have an unboxing I need to film. I have a bunch of editing I need to do. I need to wrap up the vlog, right, Mercy? And right now I have to take her out because she's pacing. She only went out like an hour ago. She has the tiniest bladder. Her bladder is the size of a Chihuahua's. It just holds the size of a 75-pound dog, unfortunately. It's the end of my night. The pot roast was delicious, so we will be eating that for the rest of the week. I do need to actually work out tomorrow. Today, we ended up doing too many things, and then by the time I was back home, I just wasn't in the mood, and also I'm quite sore from yesterday because like I did a lot of squats and stuff. So yeah, tomorrow I guess we'll do like buys and shoulders and maybe like some chest. Like we'll do like more like front of the body stuff because we did a lot of like back of the body stuff yesterday. I don't know. I guess the workouts are getting better. I'm at least getting in like 1 or 2 a week, which is nice, which is more than the 0 I was getting. And I find that I am moving more at work, and that's good, but definitely need to get like more. It's a process. This is going to take a while. Anyway, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Friday. So I am having a limoncello LaCroix that we found at Aldi's. I thought Aldi's had LaCroix. It's the last day of the vlog. Let's figure out where we are. It is about noon because I woke up early because the dogs woke me up with every intention of staying awake, but then I went back to sleep. So before I went back to sleep, I did have a cup of coffee and finished The Blinding Knife. This book's so good. The ending is crazy. They did so many things in this book. I'm going to sit down. Sorry, so they did so many things in The Blinding Knife. The like deaths, reveals, big changes in character relationships, development, like so many huge moves happened in The Blinding Knife that like I don't even know how this is going to be a 5-book series, but I'm really curious to see how it all goes. There was at least one death that I'm like, this death can't be real. Like, it can't actually, it has to come out later that this person didn't actually die, because it just, I don't know how the story continues with that side character being dead, because I feel like they would be integral to later plot points. But I don't know. I didn't write the book, so we're going to find out. So I'm very curious, like very positive about this book. Like 4.5 stars. Great. Fantastic. Loved it. Need to start the third one after I get some other books done. If you haven't already picked up on it, my April TBR Shop Your Shelves video that I put out a couple weeks ago, I have already strayed, I feel like, from that tremendously, and it's only going to get worse as the month goes on, because this month has turned into, I don't care, I'm reading whatever the hell I want. And Hemi, what are you doing? Do you want to sit up here? Is that what it is? You can come up here. Come up here. Okay, so Hemi's here. You gotta sit down, buddy. You can't stand like that. You're too old for that. Yeah. And he's gone. What was I even saying? Anyway, so I've kind of started to stray a bit from my TBR. I may stray back. It's only April 15th, so there's plenty of time for me to mosey around between books. But I did start, I have this off right now, I did start Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. I'm probably about 50 pages in before I said, you know what, I want to watch some YouTubes and go to sleep. So I have been watching, I caught up with Jess's video, and I've been watching books with Brittany as well. Every time I read books with Brittany, it's funny, like I feel like we have so much in common in this weird parasocial relationship that is social media. You know, we're both like in our 30s, divorced, like all this stuff. We have similar general tastes in like big tastes in literature, like genre wise. But then when you get down to like the details, we're also such like remarkably opposite people. I just find those kinds of things fascinating, because like we have very different takes on the books that we read, but we like to read the same genres. She is an avid cat person, and I am an avid dog person. I think it would be funny to like, if somehow for some kooky reason we ever met, it would be really funny to see if in person we actually got along, or if we like kind of hated each other. But anyway, I still enjoy watching all of her videos, because she picks out things in the genres that I love to read. Whether she likes them or not, I don't usually care so much about. I care more about like the discussion of what is the book about, and being turned on to like a new title maybe that I've never heard of. So anyway, that was random. I just looked up at the TV and she was there. So I'm also going to start the complete stories by, I think it's Clarice Lispector today, and I may even jump into Breakable Things by Katie Wismer. This is her latest collection of poetry and prose. I just really like her. I really like her as a person. I really like her writing. I just enjoy her. I enjoy her poetry. I don't know. It speaks to me. But otherwise, I'm going to stop this update, and we're going to film my Unplugged book box unboxings for April, and I need to work out. So that's why I'm in workout clothes. And then I could get back to the reading, because I have so much reading I want to do. I really should spend the day editing videos, but I'm not going to. I am going to spend the day doing this, because that's what I want to do. I have to put some face on. Some face on? I have to put my face on too, because yeah. This is today's workout. I don't know if you can see that because there's like a weird glare. I just took the dogs for a walk, so I'm going to consider that my warm-up. So we're going to jump right into biceps. We're going to do biceps, chest, and abs. I feel like that's a good combo. We did the back of the body yesterday. We can do the front of the body today. And then I won't be able to move tomorrow. So, yay! That was a good workout. The leg day I did on Wednesday was better, but it's time for some YouTubes because Jess just put out a new video. I just got caught up and Jess just put out a new video. And I need to know what this is all about because where's my stuff? Come on. Give me my Jess, YouTube. There she is. Hello. I am going to wrap up this vlog, I think, because I can't even talk, because I am just entranced with black cake, and I'm going to finish it today. But it's already 6 o'clock, and I have like this much left, and I really just want to focus on it and not worry about remembering to wrap up this vlog, and figured I'd end with some makeup on because I really want to like hop in the shower, take my contacts out, get my jams, and just wrap this up because this is it's just so good. I get why Naomi was so in love with this and why a few other people I've seen around talking about Black Cake, how just phenomenal this debut novel is. It is twisting these stories from the past and present, and you're seeing these wounds. I'm sorry about the, it's also dinner time for the dogs, so there's a lot of banging. Actually, hold on, hold on. Sorry. I needed to actually give Mercy more food because she had eaten all of her food from the morning. Hemi's still working on his breakfast. Anyway, old man, his appetite ebbs and flows depending on the, it's probably waxing and waning is a better word. I don't know. It comes and goes. So, back to Black Cake. This story, basically you have these siblings that are estranged and their last parent has died, and at the wake, essentially, the family lawyer is like, you have to, your mother has a message for you. The mother's the last one to die. And it's the mother basically telling the family history. And it's a lot. And it's crazy. And it pulls together the Caribbean and the UK, and I'm guessing a little bit more of America because the parents end up in America. And it's just so captivating that I just want to shower, get in gym jams, and do this and not worry about a vlog. So if for some reason I hate it, I will insert something here. And then when this is done, I might just read a little bit of my Katie Wismer poetry and go to sleep because I feel like that's the kind of night it's going to be, because I feel like things are about to get crazy again. I work tomorrow. Who knows what tomorrow will be like. That's always a crapshoot. And then I technically am off for 3 days, but you'll see next week, in next week's vlog, I've got a bunch of stuff to do with Miss Mercy. So, because it's finally time to get the little lady fixed. So, that's going to be an interesting 2-day extravaganza. And, yeah, I'm going to go read this. But first, I'm going to swap the laundry over and take a shower. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. I'll see you in next week's vlog. I will also be putting up my Unplugged unboxing, and I said in my Unplugged unboxing, and I'll say it here too, I will be picking the winner for the my Extra March adult box. I will be picking the winner for that box. I just haven't gotten my butt in gear yet. I guess I could have done it today, but I was just really enjoying reading, and I'm sorry. So hopefully in the next week I will have completed all the things. I have like 3 videos to edit over the weekend being Sunday. I have a bunch of stuff to do, and I'm just really, really busy. So I'm just going to enjoy this time with Black Cake because it's just so stinking good. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you feel so inclined, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video, whatever it may be, because it's my channel and I can do whatever I want. Ciao.
So just sit with me, talking to the night.